have Operation cashing in on our chips. Definitely, we have got to, just change that to in readiness. But we've got to, I thought we need some. Seriously, need to cash in some money. I'm not going to take a bank loan out for this. I do actually owe some, don't I? So we took some out anyway for the buying the field. A tad, 10 grand in the hole. Okay, the bank loan we can cope with. But we do need to grab the Fendt GT. Right, I'm trying to think. Am I going to do this as a time lapse or? Ooh. I think I'm going to time lapse this because this is going to be a bit boring. What we're going to do is I'm going to explain what I'm going to do. I've learned a few tricks on Mistancio Sao Carlos. Explain your battle plan for the session. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to go grab those 2 bales, bring them to... Is the point. Now, who is paying the most for said product at the minute? Now, Ortenburg is slightly closer to us, I think. So let's go do that. The other thing is, I did check in editing. We also have a second bale that escaped my notice that we need to grab. So we're going to need to grab that as well. So we're going to go grab the windrower, grab the bale, and we are going to run up to the top. So I'm going to say my words. This is all going to be time lapse, so that it's not too boring. I don't want to do too much that's out of the scenes because I think it's rather a habit forming as a content creator. Whereas if you time lapse something, it doesn't take very long to get what you've got to get done, does it? Okay. Oh, perhaps there was a tad more than one. I'm not complaining. I thought I'd only left one. Toots. Oh my life. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is absolutely fantastic, but right, we need the windrower. I need some weight behind me, I've not got my proper weight. Right, let's send the John Deere back home. I know he's not going to make it in one go, but hey ho. See if the AI is on its A game today. Let's send that. Let's try sending it to its natural home. See how good it is at finding the normal farmyard. Right, we're going to stack these and stick them at the edge. Oh, getting one of them slowdowns again where the game doesn't do anything. Yeah, get it to be a regular thing. I'm sure this game's getting worse, not better. Don't start me off, especially not on this Let's Play. Yeah. I have yet to post the 2 videos with the incriminating evidence. Yes. Painful, to say the least. Yeah, physics have been altered. We now can only safely lift 2 of these, even with the very best weight in the game. So, yes. No more using the Bale King to do what it should be able to do, which is 4 bales. Of course, it may be possible to do this with a giant tractor. Don't know which one, but yeah. Let's level that off. Just put these on the side of the field. Ooh. Hold on a minute, is that? Oh, it is. It is partially out. I'll explain why I did that. Ooh, this is not a terribly level bit of land, is it? Those. Ooh. If they don't topple. Well, I seriously, mind you, I did have all the things on my mind in my defence. It was a bit of a train wreck, not down to me for once. Yes, not down to my own fault. Not for once. Usually is, but not this time. I'm talking in code, but by the time you see this one you probably will have seen the other one and know exactly what I'm on about. Yes, the 1.3 update. Mr. Sealy P said in one of the titles of his videos, is it better? And I think a very apt question. And the answer to that question is actually no. It's probably worse, if I'm honest. And that's not just me being horrible and trying to go on a giant spashing. It is literally based upon the video evidence of the last 2 episodes, as well as these slowdowns that happen, as well as the gear changes. It seems to me more that every time we get one of the silent updates or a proper update, that actually even more is broken than the time before. And that's not me trying to be critical or horrible. All my life, did I just witness the fact that a worker completed their task with pathfinding? All my life. Amazing. So is that a secret, or is it just, is it a fortunate time? That is the question. Now these obviously aren't going to help us today, but yeah, we will. At least I know that here I need to get these wrapped. I really do. I can't believe that. 5. That is a considerable amount of money. And the last one is, and is just one, this one, is that field which I did say there was one left in the video. Right, let's send this back home as well. We shall do exactly the same as we did with that one. It could be that the pathfinding is, we may have found the answer to what we need to do. Of course we shall move that one out of the way, otherwise we seriously would be in a nasty position, because that one would crash into this one. Yes, I'm still seriously a little bit unsure as what to do with that patch of land. We've got our silos down there, but I'm not unsure about the sheds. Seriously unsure about sheds, because it is not very level land. It would cost us a fortune, and also not just cost a fortune, but also probably look silly too. It's not just as much as, yeah. Right, so stick that there. Right, we need to... yeah, we do. Let's go and grab the trailer. I should grab the case. Let's take that over the road. Right, let's drop this off for the... the fence, GT, Kent. Right, let's get this across the road where the harvester is. We may as well start across the road. What needs doing? We could also cash in... oh, I can't go that way anymore. I keep forgetting the bales. Yes, that's the other thing I was going to say. We could also cash in on the straw bales. Let's have a look at straw prices, actually, just out of interest. Straw... ooh... this really is a very... I know you don't get an awful lot for them even at the very best, but that is quite shocking. Yeah, literally a couple of grand it is. I suppose it is... stick... whoa, nearly. I'm sending all of our workers on little jaunts and I've not got any money. Oh, okay, here we go. Wasting money I don't have. Can't afford it. Right, we'll grab the weights and we should run those two down to... Yeah, it is, I think, going downtown to send them on to Autumn, but oh, I can't, it's Bales. Animal dealer it is. Yeah, we should chase those down, and then we've got at least the money to start to do our harvest. Gone quiet because I can't for the life of me whether I said I was going to go into a time lapse, and then I've been in a full-blown conversation ever since. I can't remember for the life of me whether I actually said my words that I was going into a time lapse or whether I was still going to waffle on for ages. So yeah, I am not sure. I've even confused myself, would you believe it? So I am going to say my words. We're going to rush these down and sell them, and then we'll come out of the time lapse. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Now then, that answers the question. I know I've come out of time lapse early, but I did always wonder if you'd got a contract active with silage, if you did grass of your own and you took them and put them in, would that actually change that into silage? And the answer is yes. I thought it might have a clever way of working out that it wasn't off that field, but I did think that was a little bit tricky to do programmatically, if I'm honest. So, brilliant. That is absolutely... So I can actually run those across. Now. Fantastic. We might actually finish this contract before we even start it. That would be nice. And carry these long ways to extend the reach. And then we're going to we'll take this back up home. Fill up the poor John Deere. That again, another time I have run out. I knew I was getting low this time. I did, seriously. I knew I was on the dregs. I wanted to do it over the last time, but of course I did the field instead. No, that's not going to help actually. Do you know, I wonder if we can carry... Let's just see. If we carry them like this long ways, that is going to make the weight ratio a little bit differently. Let's just see. Nothing to lose, except for the except for the bales on the road or something. That weight low. A bit like the snowshoes, isn't it? Really, you're spreading the weight. Still not. Yeah, gonna go as shortest route possible though, because it's okay. That's not liking that arm too low. This bank's nasty. Oh snow! I don't reckon we're gonna do it. Never say never. That is a horrible bank. Yeah, then is there a sneaky way without literally crossing? Mind you, it's a weed-ridden field. I don't really seriously think we can hurt anything. The weeds, yeah, it's a little bit naughty, and I wouldn't do if there was crop in here, obviously. Sometimes. You've got to do what you've got to do, as long as you're not doing any damage. Cheek. Would, yeah, just hope I don't get caught by the actual farmer. It's a bit naughty. Make sure there's no cars spotting. Yeah, we got away with that. Nobody saw us crossing the field. Ooh, wow, that weight is still. To say in a couple of sessions ago we could carry 4 quite safely on these Bale Kings. Now we can only carry 2 with any height. Ooh. Need to release. Ooh. Now that is nice to know, because with the one left we're actually going to do it, aren't we? Oh wow, that was a dream. I did think, do you know, 5 bales, will I actually do it? Because field 20 is not massive. I thought, I've got a good chance. He who dares wins. Sometimes. Trust me, I've lost a lot and I've dared a lot. But yes, it is nice when a plan does come together like that. Truthfully it is. That's a bit silly. I've not really made much. Should have may as well have gone the roadway. Pretty much skirted back to the road. Right, last bale then, and we should complete the contract, which is an absolute bargain, and then we can, at our leisure, that's a point. If we don't complete and we put the bales into the baler wrapper, does that mean, because technically, I know it's naughty, but I've always said I don't mind using game mechanics. Is that cheating though? Is that cheating? Is it though? With all of the reason, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Do you know, I have got a feeling that we've not got anything for the biogas plant since the update, which is weird. Or did we? No, we did get one, but they're nearly all for the animal dealer. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to probably leave the baler wrapper actually at the animal dealer. It just seems a bit silly to me to be lugging this home when all of the contracts we've had so far, and of course now that I'm going to do that, you can guarantee that the next set will seriously it's Murphy's Law. Of course they'll start coming out to the BGA if we do that, but you know, sometimes in our experience, present experience, it has worked like that. So I did think, this is not, I wasn't going out of my mind. I thought, to be honest, it would be a good way to earn the wages and maybe even pay some of the low back, but I'm not, it's mainly wages. That grass was the most expensive grass. I must have had special turf shipped in from out of Mongolia. It must be grade A. Looks very much like meadow grass to me, but hey ho, what do I know? I'm only a farmer. How would I recognise the grade of grass? All I know is it cost me £4 to lay a very small section of grass on that field. I never realised how expensive that was for such a small patch. Yay! Right, let's collect on our. Oh no! If we do. No. Nearly. That was moments of death. You've only got grass on the field. You'd literally get rid of all of that grass. Right, let's send this back home. Yeah. I didn't think that through completely well, because, yes, thinking about that, it's not really going to help me, is it, until we've actually done quite a bit more. Let's send that up to the shop. I'm going to get some fresh fuel. Oh, what's happened to the Dominator? Why are you sitting there wasting money just looking? You know, Obi-Wan. Seriously. It's doing the crisscrossers. Right, we'll leave it as long as it's working. Has that received any? Yes, he has that. Oh no, that was me that emptied that. Right. Can we get? That's the point. No, we've got no money. Seriously. I hate this. I'm sort of like that feeling of powerlessness, because there's very little I can do until I get the. Oh my life, Han Solo. But you know, you pick this absolutely worst route ever. Allow me to take over. We should go the quickest route ever. It's a bit of a. Yeah, it's not a very nice route. It's a bit foresty. It's a sneaky shortcut though that I found a while back, but it's not very nice. It's definitely true. I am very chuffed with our growth though, truly very chuffed with our growth. You know, that would be a right good place. If you could get a bridge big enough, you could go straight across there. It would just cut out so much. But to be honest, this isn't a bad way. If you skirt the edge of the field and go down, you're almost at the bridge at the bottom. It's... Wow, they're so slow on popping. need to swap our forks for traditional, and there's a bit of fuel left in the old one. This should be okay for this contract, then we should get some money, and then yeah, we just need to bail. All my life the Dominator is liking the tree a little too much, I think. Seriously? What is it? I've never known it to do that before. I have never known it on this course to do anything like that. Right, do you know, I think we're going to set a traditional worker. When Courseplay gets its knickers in a twist, it seems to last an entire session, so yeah, I think we'll just... Oh my life, it didn't even do the outer rim right. Gordon Bennett. Talk about not got much money and burning money. Ugh. Well, I did say I was going to do all this myself, didn't I? Get that outer section done, and then I think we'll set a traditional worker going on this field, and we'll just do the tidy up so we're finished. We'll get the baler, the case going with the baler once. In fact, yeah, we'll get going with the windrower I think first. No, we could do that with the... No, we need to get the... Yeah, it's more about doing the John Deere really. Once we've done that, okay. Say we do a bit of in-cab, so let's do a bit of in-cab. I did say I would do some myself. It looks like that has come true. This is not quite how I saw things happening, but hey ho, it is what it is. Yes, it's hard to get reliable workers. Well, they seem to, yeah, be like true to life. One day that they're on their A game, and the next day they're gone to pieces. Babbling stream, beautiful, so relaxing. Love the sound of water, natural water, streams and rivers. It's gorgeous. And then I don't think we're going to get all this in. I think this is going to be a bit of cleaner work. Yeah, this is really the opposite of what I always say, because I'm now going up the hill rather than going down the hill. Wow, it's the Dominator really is it's weird because it couldn't manage that corn header, and yet it can manage powering up a hill with absolutely no slowdown whatsoever. It is quite an amazing bit of kit. Right, let's do this bit first and then we'll come back. Should do what that worker did, but it does bug me though. They can reverse when it suits, but then they go plant face straight into a wall, and they can. Why can't they work out to go backwards? Oh, I can answer that question. As my old computer studies teacher said, garbage in, garbage out. If something's programmed poorly, then, or scripts have a nasty habit of going wrong, as we do find that even the excellent scripts of Courseplay. Right, if we do, yeah, no, I'm not sending that away. It's going to go straight in the river. No way. We'll send it. Yeah, we'll do one more headland this away, and then we're going to send it up the edge of the field. Hopefully 2 or 3 headlands is enough to stop the workers going in the drink. So I have seen them do it at least twice. One spectacular one, as well as dragging the rollers into the water along with it. That was the best I've ever seen them here. or worst. Yeah, depending on how you look at it. Right, okay then, let's set this up. Right, let's get the case out of the way though, because traditional workers cannot self-unload. And it's going to go crashing straight into the case. So we should move this out of the way a bit. It should be safe actually in front of the bale store, because there's no real reason for that. It's going up and down, that it should actually do that. Let's go and take the windrower. We need to then rescue the John Deere. In fact, yeah, that's more important really. Let's go grab that. Drop these fancy bale spikes off, the Bale Kings. There's a lovely modded set that I'd like to try out. Do you know, here's a thought. Just had a cunning plan come to mind. 2 birds, 1 stone and all that. Let's have a look. Let's just see first. That actually didn't make us anything. Okay, let's have a look. It's 3,890. Could be under telehandler. A lot of these have got like oh, excuse me, tickle in my throat. There it is. No, it's not. It's that one there. Can I make 800? I'd like to try it. This is true. Well, we will have in a minute, actually. Yes, I just don't have enough money at the minute. Do it the right way round. So, telehandler tools. I like the fact you can do long forks. Oh no. I know what. Oh, let's just reset that now. Seriously. Well, it did make it about 800, which is definitely enough wages. How is the... oh yeah, 50, 51, that's going up nicely. Let's grab this, let's get that last bit of fuel off that thing. Not sure which way round the bale is. Yeah, it is. I've got to go from the other side. Right, do you know? Come on, always expecting for things to go a bit smoothly and always get curveballs. Always. This is so like real life. It's unbelievable. Right. Let's see if we can... yeah, it's doing a nice job. Not sure I can actually see this. That's the only bad thing. It's just by guessing. Right. Ooh. Let's go and rescue the John Deere. Now we'll give John Deere first dibs. There might be enough, but you never know. we've still got half a tank left, so I would say I could have brought the windrower with me, but actually no, I couldn't, not with this weight, not with carrying this. It's a 3-point link, isn't it? So yeah, couldn't do that. That's at least the 4th time I've run out of fuel in FS22, at least. Oh, excellent. Probably enough for the case as well. I do love this. I think this pallet is an absolutely excellent, good value for money and a really fancy thing to do because it's the best of both worlds. Ooh, I have to go around that. Ooh, yes. It's mobile and you can also put it stationary. I just love it. I think it's amazing. Now then, these aren't care wheels, so be careful. In fact, yeah, let's take that back with us. In fact, yeah, let's grab the John Deere. We'll take that back with us, actually, thinking about it. Grab the windrow this, and I do believe, if I remember right, we've actually got the course for this. Oh, that's going to be tight. I really did put that in a stupid place with absolutely no clearance. Yeah, that is one thing. This has got a very small tank, fuel tank. It is one of those that really does need probably topping up every single time you're on a Let's Play, so it is my own fault. I know we're on my Sao Carlos, we had one of these, and it literally, those big contracts, it was pretty much out of fuel within one session because it's just such a small course. Again, I'm not complaining either. You cannot choose a small tractor that is really cheap and cheerful and expect it to have all the bells and whistles of a Deere really expensive tractor, can you? Do you know, yeah, I had to do it. I had to have a crash. I'm going to leave this in front of the... Yeah, right. Actually... It's not a bad idea to do the windroom with this and then set it going on the baler because it will have it's the same course, so it actually makes sense to do the windroom with this and then I'll just bail straight after. I would say I have noticed the thing ticking up. I would say, oh no, it is 80% still going. Pull off the road, don't you worry about it. Ooh, that sorghum's coming on as well. Excellent. All this trouble over buying a field. Gone to right, yeah. Let's nudge that out of the way a bit. Should be, if I remember rightly, somewhere up here. Right. Let's clear current course. 20, 8.4 metre windrower, load course, activate. I do like it when a plan comes together and you actually for once remember things correctly. Right, okay, let's quickly jump into the... Let's go and empty that. Wow, cracking job. Cracking job. Should have that bit at the top of the field. Oh, wow. to be honest, I think it would have actually cracked on without the way it was going. That's amazing. I'm quite pleased with that. We've always got about 14 tons off this. I think we did everything, including the rolling, so it should be the same again. Was it 13 something? Maybe, actually. Yeah, so it's not much more than that. Let's get that. Right, so the work going again, and we will go upwards long. So yeah, hopefully we're not going to go in the drink. I'll just tidy that bit up there, though. I can see it's a little bit messy. They're very short, so there's going to be a lot of faff. Oh, that is true. I'd sooner do that than awards anything else. Let's go and have a look at the Bailey's doing. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Now then, now we need to do, yeah, we need to grab the Fendt GT. Does it make more sense? Actually, no, it doesn't. We'll leave the Fendt where it is. We will swap it. Yeah, we'll take that back to the farm. It's lasted a long while, this has. Considering. Why is it you always want to use the painting tool when you've got no money? I just had this urge to, where we put this, to make that into concrete, and then I thought, not at the minute. No, not at the minute. Do you know, actually it probably makes more sense to stick this next to the toolbox. If we can release it. It seems to get stuck always. Fantastic, let's just nudge that forward a little. Brilliant. Let's draw these down next door. Won't take over because I can't get the lines as good as these. I really can't. I am going to go into a time lapse because looking at how much work we've got to do, I'd like to get all of the fields harvested, and there's only one way I'm going to do that. That is literally shutting up, going into a time lapse. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. thought you can't harp on about cheating and then that's I don't mind using mechanics, but I did think long and hard about that. It's yeah, just a tad to me, almost cheaty. Truthfully, I don't mind using hire tools from contracts to do multiple contracts. That's cheeky, but yeah, I did want to test it, that theory. I always did want to know, because I never did know. But yeah, that's as far as I want to do it. I don't want to use it. Don't want to be getting money when I shouldn't have money. So we're going to do this the good old-fashioned way. We're going to do it down here. I do like these forks, I truly do. And I believe they have actually straps. Yeah. Can't see them, but it does have, so that is very useful. Right, let's get these done. Let's try and get one at a time. Causes less trouble, I find, with this. Ooh, it says that it gets two. Let's go for the top one. Let's see if we'll do this better than we did last time. We shall come back and get our money. We've been paid for the contract. That's good enough for me. That's what I wanted, just wages, money. We could almost pay the loan off, but yeah, we'll wait. This will be quite a nice surprise when it does actually come good. You know, quite a nice pot of money. I suppose we could use this as the paying the loan off money. Stick to one. Whoa, it's just, yeah, not quite. It's only just on. Wow, so that's high. One thing I think would be benefiting us if we're going to do bales would probably be a telehandler, because they are, there's also that weight, but they are very low centre of gravity and may well truthfully get away with obviously weights that front loaders can't really. I think I'm sort of expecting the Fendt GT, even with a super weight on the back, to almost be a telehandler in a way. I mean, it's jack of all trades, but yeah, you can't expect a specialist thing like a telehandler or a tractor to be a telehandler. That's its speciality, isn't it, really? So, yeah. Oh, no, that's not quite low enough. So I do think it would serve us well. I'm just not sure if it's, I think that's why I've always put up with this, really. You know, the fact that it's not perfect. I know it's not perfect, but it's always what was more important. We bought tools for this, and I do like this. I always like to try, even if it meant me selling this back and actually buying the original one. You know, if I didn't like it, but I actually do like it. Of course, it's got foibles, which we will find out in time, but I do like the extra long spikes. In fact, you can do two. Again, it's got necks, which I haven't got the mastery of yet. It's obviously the first time I've used this particular one. It's only just been released a couple of days ago, and yes, I know, I keep saying about not trying mods. They've only just been released, and I must listen, because it is sensible. It really is. Whoa. Right, last one. 7 bales. So we got 2 extra bales out of that. Ooh. Ooh. I love the way you can fold these away. You don't need to worry about putting your... You could have done that with the Bale King as well. I do realise I found that out, I think, yesterday. And then the only thing I always find, I don't know about everybody else, is when you use a tool, you might find a little knack, but it takes you 5 or 6 times of using the little knack before it sticks. So I did find it out yesterday, but I again forgot immediately. But then with this one, I just accidentally clicked unfold, and of course it unfolded. So yeah, I must get into the habit of folding up. Let's switch the engine off on that, I can hear it. We will download them. I know they're not done. What's the point? Can you see? Eh? How come they're reading the silage? We've finished the contract. Well, there was no cheating went on there. Absolutely none at all. I have absolutely no idea why that still says... it only says cut open the bale on one side. Now, did I do that wrong then the other day? I don't get that, because I didn't have that contract. I finished the contract on purpose. So how come... I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, because there was no cheating involved there. So, yeah. Okay, let's cash that in now then. I wonder if it's because it was on field. No, that makes no sense, because I didn't know the others weren't from my field. So, yeah, I've totally no idea. Whoops. It's amazing how high you think you're at the right level, and you're totally out. Very good price, but no, it isn't. You can get a lot more than that in winter, in December, but it's extra money. Can't always wait for the perfect price, can you really? It is a bad one though, I must admit. Well, we can afford to pay off the loan and we're still going to have the positive. Yes, the alarm going down, so it's 4 minutes late. Just finishing off my recording. I don't know the let's get that done. I'm late making my wife a cup of tea, she was just reminding me. My bad. Yeah, I did think I'd be finished. Always takes you longer than you think. Right, well this is it though. The last thing we shall do is pay the loan. I did want to have a bit of fun, I did want it's all been work again, but yeah, she'll leave that until the next session. I'm well chuffed with what we've achieved this time. We've still seen growth and still say we're going to pay the loan off. We should do that right now, and then nearly. So 6,791 in the black, loan paid off, new tool purchased, and three of our four fields harvested. So yes, without any more waffling and ados, you've got a lot of preparation to do next time, obviously. Just have a quick look and see what we're going to plant. Are we going to replant canola? Because it is next month. I like canola. When do we harvest sorghum? In October. Yeah, October, November. No, sorry, August. So actually, we could plant all of our fields of canola. And I know it's boring, but it's not about that. It's about getting the crops back into the ground. But I do think the year after we'll probably go for something like wheat or barley, if I'm honest. I think so. I reckon that's what we'll do. Or should we? I think about it. We might actually do 2 different harvests. Yeah, I think we might try go 2 fields of one and 2 fields of another. So I should give that some thought. Anyway, without any further ado, I am chuffed with the progress today. Yep, no serious curveballs. The workers were behaving themselves reasonably well, and I'm chuffed that we've not had any major accidents. Yeah, we ran out of fuel, but it's becoming an everyday occurrence for me on FS22. Oh, especially with the little John Deere, the 6300. I do have a nasty habit with that. I keep forgetting it's got such a small tank. Anyway, without any further ado and no more waffle, and I hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. I am really loving this Let's Play. I seriously am. I love them all, but I've got a very soft spot. I always love this map. It's so beautiful, and it is, although it's different, it's still absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking. And I actually am really pleased that I haven't got the real farm. I know the map makers and Black Sheep Modding will have gone to a lot of trouble to make that farm, really wonderful, but I actually like the fact that we picked something else. I think I like my yard. I think it's quite interesting. So yes, I'm pleased. I would like to go into animals, but I don't know how much longer people would like to see this. I personally don't feel like I'm anywhere near ready to finish. But it's other people. The people are still watching this particular Let's Play. I've got quite good numbers for me on this Let's Play. So, yes, if there's anything anybody would like to see, though, I mean, again, we've always been sort of absolutely skinned, but truthfully, this year, let's just have a quick look. Let's just have a look to see what we have got in storage. Yeah, we've got that ton of oats, 26 tons of canola, more than one ferry down, yeah, and a ton of oats as well. So let's have a look at the, let's have a look at the, oh, it's done it again, my mouse keeps disappearing. Oats is December, as is canola 2, top price 761. See, really, I mean, I did aim very high with going for hard economy. I have made this a real toughie for myself. So yes, but I still think we've had good growth. We would have been doing a lot more better if it would have been on normal economy. I think going forwards, I probably will aim for normal economy rather than hard. I think people are just more interested in growth than they are in laboriously struggling, because every Let's Play's only got so many sessions before people wish to see something new map, new challenges. So yes, sort of, if you do a start from scratch where you've got 300 grand and you've got 3 pieces of equipment or 2 pieces of equipment, it's going to take you 15 episodes to build up to a reasonable set of equipment when you've got 2 or 3 fields, and by that time sometimes some of the bigger names have moved on. I mean, don't get me wrong, my low nook I think was up to 80 odd episodes, and I was quite happy with that. To be honest, that was only just beginning to get to the stage where it was easy to make money after 80 episodes, and I still thoroughly enjoyed it. There was nowhere I didn't feel that I'd reached the end on that particular one. I'd got a goodly amount of animals, but again, I could manage everything. So I'll keep making episodes that are interesting if people consider them interesting, as long as people want me to make episodes. And that obviously is about seeing if people, again, if it's half a dozen people, I'm happy with that. I'm not looking for 10,000 or 1,000 views, or yeah, because that doesn't happen for me. But I'm not worried about that. I'm a new content creator. I am very happy with the fact. I remember the day when I'd got 1 subscriber. In fact, I think that was a very happy day for me when I'd had no subscribers and I had my first subscriber. I was so excited. Within a couple of weeks, I've got that number up to 3. I'm not expecting to suddenly zip up to 1,000 or 10,000 subscribers. It's a gradual thing. And also I'm heavily guided by you viewers and subscribers. Truthfully, I'm loving the fact that people are commenting and actually giving advice, because I love it when you do give me advice, but I'd also like it because, as I said, I don't consider this my Let's Play, it's our farm. So the direction, I also will listen to what other people say. I really will. I do mean that. It's not just words. So yes, please, if you would like to see something specific, or a specific tool or something like that, we can do. I don't mind doing things like that, even if it's a help episode on something. Or there is one thing I would like to. Now I'm beginning to get to grips with courseplay. I've seen quite a lot of other content creators do courseplay help, and a lot of them miss out the basics, things that they know that they've forgotten other people don't know. There's a lot of foibles to courseplay, little tiny knacks which I show sort of in my day-to-day thing, like when you make a folder in the first time for your maps, you have to come back out and go back in because it's got sort of like a glitch, the same as if you delete. Yeah, it does. You've got to come out of that screen and go back in. Nobody tells you that. You shouldn't have to do that, but you do. I know that because I stumbled across it. Nobody told me. But a lot of people don't tell you those basic things, and that's why people struggle with things like courseplay, because they come to do it, they follow what they've been told on YouTube, and someone's forgotten a step because they know it so intrinsically they don't tell you that step. So yes, it is something I would like to do. Probably, and I don't mind using my test map or even my no man's land, because they've got a lot of equipment on that I could easily just set up a field and literally do. In fact, the grass is, I could easily just speed the grass growth up and do a entire session on mowing and windrowing just with courseplay, setting courseplay courses up and showing the difference and the best way to do things. And also, like we have on this, the lay of the land can alter things. Our field 28, we do it the wrong way round. We don't do it clockwise, we go counterclockwise because the lay of the land suits it better the wrong way round. Otherwise we're going all uphill. Anyway, yes, please comment, and I do hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. Any suggestions, please keep them coming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.